have a PE curriculum. Thank God that we have our own university. We have universities. We can have a PE, sports science degrees from our own university. It has to start from somewhere.
Have you been talking to the authorities? Have you talked to the Minister of Basic Education? Because that's where you have to start with this. I know, you're very right, because I know that during our time there was a very, very high competition with schools.
Malik, sorry to cut you there. You were a commentator at the time. How many schoolboy internationals did we have at the time?
Quite a lot.
But right now, Malik, we don't, even under 17, we don't have schoolboys.
Yeah, none.
Come on. So what does it say?
Yes.
So the schools is ruled out totally.
It's upside down now.
It's totally upside down. And that's not the way forward.
Remember the Aziz scores.
Come on. The Minte, you name it.
There, of course. Galaxy of stars.
Moses Sar.
Yes.
They were all at top of
at all sports. All level
basketball, athletics, even
if you were given the opportunity to make the wrong right, what would you do? That's your argument. You'll use that.
Yes.
What is this? Tell Gambia what you have.
Mali, this is the blueprint. Just like we have with the page.
What? Which tells me what?
It tells you to improve the physical attainments in the Gambia.
How?
Just like, you have PAGE, Program for Accelerated Growth and Employment. You have the MDGs. It all spells out clearly.
Give me a summary.
I give you a summary of this. Okay, instilling, starting a PE curriculum at school, that will enhance growth in that sector straight away without foreign intervention. Because we will be educating, we will be teaching PE, physical education, starting from the grassroots upwards. Right. From there, you can spot talent, you can create events, summer schools, competitions, spot talents. The under 17 football manager will never have problem to spot the 25-man squad or 30-man squad to represent the Gambia for under 17.
Next stage.
The next stage is to coaches, whereby the current coaches and the potential coaches, they need to be trained. Anybody who is involved in football should be qualified. Just like doctor, or to be a lawyer, you cannot be a doctor and go to the bar. You have no place there.
Very well.
So everybody should be qualified.
And after the coaches?
Coaches, then you have the PE qualifications, probably grade 12, going to university level, whereby we can have sports science degrees here in the Gambia.
From how I see it, you are addressing the educational sector, the education sector. That's where you're addressing this, and that is absolutely fantastic. You have been here how many years now?
2.5 years now.
2.5 years.
Yes.
And you have watched Gambian football.
Yes, I watch.
What is your impression?
My impression is we are just having a fluke now and again, because we are not
winning by chance.
Winning by chance. It's called fluke.
It's fluke,
really. So, because there is no consistency. Consistency is a sign of quality. If you cannot be consistent in what you're doing, then it means that this is just a fluke. Because if Malik here, you have one good interview out of 25, that doesn't spell that Malik is the best interviewer in the country.
Very well.
So you understand?
I do.
So this is the problem.
And that reminds me about how inconsistent the team has been.
Yeah, it has been. I've watched the match against Ivory Coast, Gambia against Ivory Coast. I was there at the stadium with my guests from England, flew over just to see the game. It was good. Gambia played well. But you know what? We were inferior, even to take our chances, because we had 6 golden opportunities.
Somebody was watching the boots of Yaya Toure and hoping that I should wear these boots. Where is this guy? When you know you have a game to play.
You have a game to play. You have a mission to finish.
That's the inferior
it's 90 minutes. And you cannot win without scoring goals. You have to score goals. So now the game that we don't really need, we end up winning it.
And I see no reason why we should have lost to Tanzania in Tanzania. Because I commentated on that match. I was in Tanzania.
Okay.
We lost 2-1 to Tanzania at a game that we could have just easily grabbed in our hands. We lost it, and we lost decisively. in the hands of the Algerians. They beat us 4-1 there. And that was the last day I commentated on football.
Well, Mali, I'm sorry, but there are no options. We only have option. We don't have options. If the school football is back home, we will have options.
Absolutely. The only reservoir for the national teams and of course the GFF is the Nawetan. And the Nawetan is not the best of places.
It's not. If you want under 17 now, where are you going? Where are you going to select them from? There is no competition that is taking place.
So we need the primary school.
We used to have the junior Nawetan, the intermediate Nawetan, the senior Nawetan. Junior Nawetan under 15s, strictly from schools. No age, you can cheat on your age because this is from school. 15, yes. 30-man squad, train them from 15 to 17, 2 good years, they will give you A-class performance at any competition, at any level. Whoever is it that they're playing against. This is the way forward, Mali. We don't have to go around, beat about the bush, or to expect somebody to come from outside and do it for us.
This is the interview, and my guest, Pamodu Mbow, who holds a level 2 coaching license from the English FA. He's with me on the program, and we're talking about sports and the way forward. You were not a stakeholder at the election of the, from the transition. You watched the transition from the caretaker situation that the normalization committee up to where now they have a president. He's now in Zurich, I'm told, and try to see whether he can have a small tete-a-tete with Sepp Blatter. I wish him well. But he's a nice fellow, the current president. What can you tell me about the transition from your own perspective?
Well, Malik, I had a program on this because I run a talk show on one of the radio stations. I don't know where I'm allowed to mention.
Which one?
West Coast Radio.
West Coast Radio, no problem.
So I have a program there called Breaking the Barriers. Actually, we had an intense discussion on that. But I will just wrap it up. I'll just brush or talk briefly about certain key points. The transition between from the normalization committee to the GFF was really not transition. It was just trying to cover gaps here and fighting here. These are my crew, this is my boys, because that is eventually what happened. I am a member of the coaching association. We have 2 voting rights. Yeah, the 2 votes that we gave to Mr. Kebe was not unanimously discussed.
Somebody just cast.
Somebody just, 2 guys just get up and just go and represent us as the coaching association. I don't think it's fair. I can say it on CNN or Al Jazeera. Never mind.
You want something more democratic?
Yeah, because that's what they were campaigning on. All they were campaigning is, we want to transparency, we want this, we want to transform Gambian football. If you want to transform football by cheating, you cannot right a wrong by doing wrong. You have to go in the right way. That way, you're showing your true colors. Even if you lose, you are very credible. People will be behind you next time, if there is a next time.
Are you happy at the end of the day that Kebe is the president?
I honestly, I have no problem with anybody being a president of the Football Federation unless you are not doing the right thing. That is when you have problem with me, because this is a trade that I spend my entire adulthood life studying just to give back to my country. I will not sit down, I will not do justice to myself to sit down in my house seeing things going wrong and I know I can fix it. So I will only have problem with somebody who is not doing it right. So long as it's right, even I'm not a part of it, I will do something different because I'm a radio presenter at the moment. I'm not waiting for nobody. But still, my sports psychology qualifications, I blended with my coaching skills. That's why I created a radio program whereby I can enlighten people still. I'm still doing some coaching, Malik, even without being employed.
Did you scout the schools around to find out what is the physical education component is like in the schools? Do they have PE? Is it something going on? Do they have competitions at the school, and at what level, so that you can give them your advice?
Well, I tried. I tried.